What do you think about AI? Researchers ask this question all the time, through surveys and forms filled with boxes and blanks, as if your thoughts could be simply measured in check marks. But surveys fall short. They're dry. They don't listen. They forget you're human. So, we built something different, the Hall of AI Fears and Hopes, a platform not for ticking boxes, but for thinking deeply, feeling freely, and finding your own voice in the great conversation about AI. On the Hall of AI Fears and Hopes, you will take 5 steps. First, we begin not with answers, but with you. No textbook definitions. Instead, you tell us what is AI in your own words. Second, we ask, what stirs your fear? What sparks your hope? Third, you step into a gallery of minds. 100 portraits of AI influencers, academics, billionaires, tech leaders. You walk through their fears and dreams. Some will echo your thoughts. Others may challenge or even provoke you. Fourth, we ask what matters to you. If you could fund the future, where would your budget go? Which visions would you nourish? Which warnings would you heed? Fifth, at the end of the journey, you meet your match. 3 AI influencers who reflect your perspective, your concerns, your hopes. Familiar faces who might just help you see yourself and the future more clearly. So, what did we learn from the 330 people representing the U.S. general public who used the platform? We learned that the public who lives with AI's consequences is not always in step with our influencers. 3 currents pull this divide wide: generation, power, geography. Generation. Call AI smart, and chances are you are young. Call it human-like, and you're likely older. Yet when it comes to echoing the U.S. general public's voice, it is the younger influencers who strike the truest chord. The most out of tune? Older influencers. Power. Influencers in academia, far from billionaire circles, resonated most with the public pulse. But the tech leaders, where wealth concentrates and decisions crystallize, stood far apart. Geography. As one expects, influencers far from Silicon Valley, those who likely use AI rather than supply it, mirrored public views most closely. Influencers within the valley were more distant, designing tools for lives they do not lead. Because the Hall of AI Fears and Hopes helped the general public really think about AI, not just what it does, but how it affects their lives. For some, it raised fears, especially if they didn't know much about AI. It can feel overwhelming when you don't understand how it works. But for others, it sparked hope. Developers and designers saw new ways to build better tools. Leaders started rethinking how AI should be used in schools and hospitals. And the public began to imagine AI that actually fits what people need. So, what do you think about AI? Visit AI Fears and Hopes and share your thoughts.